cautiously loosening shelter-in-place restrictions. Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook. The governor set out new guidelines for phase 2 reopening. This round includes offices, if you cannot telework, shopping malls, strip malls, and outlets for curbside pickup, car washes and pet grooming with modifications, and botanical gardens. Restaurants will eventually be able to reopen their dining rooms. KPIX5's Andria Borba joins us from Stonestown Galleria in San Francisco, where retailers are hoping customers buy into the idea of curbside shopping. Andria?
Well, Elizabeth, it may be a bit of a tough sell with foot traffic already down at most of these shopping malls across California and across America. The question is, can they come back from this in an era where online shopping has become the norm? As part of the loosening into phase 2 modifications, Governor Gavin Newsom announced some malls can partially reopen.
Malls and those that otherwise are not just traditional enclosed malls, but strip malls and those outlet malls can be opened for pickup.
The move comes weeks into the stay-at-home order, but was it already too late for the American Mall? Pamela Danziger, owner of Unity Marketing and a contributor to Forbes on malls, thinks so.
It's going to be devastating to the entire mall sector, and time will tell, but I think we're really going to see a radical restructuring of American retail.
She says American malls went into the pandemic very, very weak with less foot traffic than usual. Major malls in Northern California, including Arden Fair and Sacramento, are losing anchor tenants, including Nordstrom. Danziger says some, not all, will make it out of the crisis.
Which have they're more luxury leaning. They have solid anchor stores. They feel that it's going to separate the winners from the losers, and there's going to be a whole lot more in the losing category as a result of this thing.
With J.Crew filing for bankruptcy and JCPenney on the brink, more troubles could be ahead, and a return to lazily wandering a mall may not necessarily be dependent on just reopening.
None of this means anything if customers don't feel safe. And none of this matters, in the spirit of your question, in direct response, if employees don't feel safe.
Now, of course, all of this depends on the Bay Area's more stringent shelter-in-place order than the rest of the state of California. Those rules have not yet been set to loosen up here in San Francisco for malls like Stonestown, for Serramonte in Daly City, for malls out in Concord. There are still questions to be had of exactly when those malls can rejoin the rest of the state. Live in San Francisco tonight, Andria Borba, KPIX 5.